Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go and do Rotwick next. I think that'd be a fun next campaign mode. I know that I tried this a little earlier. It's fun, but it's like kind of hard. It's kind of hard because you get these skeletons and skeleton knights. It gets a bit chaotic, honestly. But cool level. Pop out my chat here. There we go. Alright, let's go.
I will cleanse this land.
So, let's see when it is. 750 gold to start with. There are guys coming from here, but there's only one choke point, thankfully. It makes it a lot simpler in some ways. I think we want the Tesla coil probably here. This looks like a great spot for a archer tower.
Archers ready?
This might be a good spot for a mage tower. Or an archer tower. Archer tower would cover a lot here, but this is probably a good spot for a barracks. Kind of a final hold. Doesn't really cover much else. I think we'll want archers. And then probably a mage tower here, I think. Oh, yeah. And then barracks, or not barracks, artillery. Alright, let's see what this looks like. This might be a barrack tower later on too. Oh man, I'm loving this. Get the creepy Halloween music. I can't put it on the Skeleton Knights of low armor. Okay. And I guess this is a nod to Kingdom Rush Frontiers, because in Kingdom Rush Frontiers you get to play the Necromancer Tower, which actually brings these guys back. And they look exactly like this. They kept the same character models.
Come on, you want to live forever?
I'm not loving the range on this barrack tower, but we'll see. Also seems like artillery might be really good if we can clump everything up. All those guys die. Yeah, this is going to be a nice central area. New enemy, we got zombies, reanimated mindless corpses of innocent victims. Brains are all they crave. And these are going to have no armor, 360 HP as opposed to the 144 of the skeletons though, so they are a bit beefier. I think we want to go with the archer tower here. Start working on these guys. Maybe we can get another good rain of fire. They don't regenerate, thankfully.
Honor guide me.
Alright, girl, we need you to fight, bro. Yeah, we definitely want something here. I guess we'll go with mage towers. We're holding pretty well. Got little giant rats. We can see what those look like in a second. I think we just want more DPS. Call it in. Alright, giant rats. Giant rats, vicious rodents with razor-sharp teeth that can tear through almost anything. Fast, spread deadly disease, may spawn from trash. Okay, that's probably going to be relevant later. Only have 120 HP and no armor though, so this is probably a really good spot for an archer tower as well. Start working on these guys. And they do poison. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Those guys get clumped.
I will cleanse this land. Prepare for glory. Come on, you want to live forever?
Okay. We'll let them throw their spears if they can.
Honor guide me.
Good. So far, so good. And what do we have coming up? Skeletons and skeleton knights and giant rats. Okay. Oh, okay, we got skeletons coming up down here too. So maybe it would have been better to put a Tesla coil right here. Probably. I'm gonna go with maximum DPS.
I will cleanse this land.
Archer over there. Nice. Clumpage there. These guys have no magic resist either.
Prepare for glory.
I think we're still in a situation where we want to do more damage as opposed to having magic. So we'll go with a level 3 howitzer there. Take advantage of the resets. So you got zombies spawning here, 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 maybe, yeah, and then skeletons spawning over here. We know these zombies are going to clump up in this area.
Come on,
We want to get some really good value out of this artillery tower. I'm not going to touch our archer powers for now. I think we just want to get maybe a Tesla coil. Quite good here. All these guys will start to converge. Get a really good splatter.
honor guide me.
And then these are wargs. Okay, so new guys. And Tesla coil. Maybe just in time too, by the looks of it. I have to. Ooh, these guys are starting to slip through. Okay. Yikes. But I think we do have the Rain of Fire just in time.
I will cleanse this land.
Playing really defensive here.
Prepare for glory. Come on, you want to
Alright,
live forever?
so we dealt with that. That's good. We'll finish maxing out our Tesla coil.
I will cleanse this
That
land.
seems to be very effective here. And do you have the only guys that have armor are these skeleton knights? They don't have the most HP, so. Oh, hello, it's down here. You guys are good.
Prepare for glory.
I feel like that is going to be quite annoying. Okay, this might have to get upgraded too. And let's actually sell that. I feel like this is going to be so much more effective. I actually want a musketeer tower here, just to catch anything that might try to slip by.
Come on, you want to live forever?
Yeah, huge range there. These guys though can get all the way over here and still be shot at. And maybe we'll go barbarian tower here just to get a little more DPS. So if it's just going to be skeletons, we're not too worried. Yeah, looks pretty good. And we can consider getting shrapnel. I think we're gonna go barbarian first. Hold on to our rain of fire as best we can. I think we'll go another archer tower. Zombie, 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 zombies. Shrapnel shot would be good here, but I think we're gonna just go more DPS. Alright, tier 3-ish. I think the thorns are gonna be good, and the shrapnel. I'm a little bit hesitant though to upgrade until we get everything else kind of leveled up. And you guys want to have the throwing axes. Yeah, good. We may not even need to drop our Rain of Fire. It's getting a little bit tight. Yeah, let's do it. New enemy, okay. Driven by hunger and hate, these vile creatures revel in rots and decay. Fast, low armor, spread deadly diseases. Okay, so now we're starting to see some armored dudes. So mages aren't going to be completely useless this game. Let's check out the shrapnel shot. That also promises to be interesting.
I will cleanse this land.
You guys are getting fast. A little more. Get our tier 3s. Should help with these rats, although these rats are quite quick. Some more axes. I think these guys are going to be more or less maxed out by the time we're done. That range, all the way over there. He's still gonna get away, isn't he? Nope, he's not. Okay, Arcane Wizard. And we'll call in. Starting to max out our towers here. Looking pretty good. I think we'll max this one out too. We may need to get a barracks here, or here, or even there. I think a barracks here would actually be quite useful. Yeah, something to stall out this area. Let's see what level 2s can do. You make short work of those, man. Dang. Level 3s? You still make pretty short work of them. I mean, it gives you a little more stalling power, but I don't know. Okay, so they do summon the regular Skeleton Knights as well. Let's go ahead and just max out our Barbarians and see what they can do. I mean, that was pretty effective. So we're gonna need a massive plucking, a massive Rain of Fire if they all converge together. Wrath of the Forest. Actually, let's just go with more shrapnel. We'll finish maxing out our barbarians. There we go. I think we'll go Wrath of the Forest. Really good shot there.
Prepare for glory.
Okay, we got maxed out Wrath of the Forest. I'm not going to bother with the Poison Arrows quite yet. I think we will go Teleportation though. Maybe the Holy Order over here. Let's go Holy Order first. Now Teleportation. Some more roots to kind of put the stalling on these rats. There we go. I think maybe the last thing we'll do is get the elemental towers. Or elemental summons. And maybe get some finish maxing out our archer towers. So far, so good. Yeah, if you, when you upgrade a point into your elemental, you regains all its HP. This is the 15th wave, so we can kind of just do whatever. We have a lot of money. Get all the routes upgraded. And maybe we can start dabbling in the poisons as well. Nice rain of fire. Finally lost our elemental. I think we won the game though. Get that maxed out. If you place him next to Geralt, the elemental actually gets buffed by Geralt, which is really cool. Okay. Well, I think we're done. Maybe we'll get some poison. That's about all we can spend money on. I think it's over. Alright, so overall I was pretty happy with that. Maybe a Tesla coil a little bit earlier, because that was really effective. And those barbarians were useful too. Just something to hold the line there at the end. I don't know what else I'd put there. I mean, it's a great spot because of the skeletons that'll come out, so you do want something here to hold. This has amazing range, so I think that's a good upgrade. Holy Order here seems good. We could maybe just forgo the Holy Order and just get another Archer Tower, but I don't know. That was useful. It might have been useful earlier, but yeah. That was still good. Then we have Ancient Necropolis next. Let me try it one more time and just maybe go with a slightly different strategy. But that was effective, but it could have been a little bit more effective, I think. And I'm not sure if we've just put like a testicle here, maybe? We cover everything. Here covers everything now, too. I like here because it reaches. Like, if you put it here, it's not going to reach down here and get the skeletons. Here kind of reaches everything. And then the militia is useful, so we'll go with that. Maybe we do rush the. We can't quite rush it, but we can get close.
Come on.
And here was a good Archer Tower. We didn't need the Mage Towers really at all this level. There was nothing super armored, so we could have almost just like forgot about mages. We may try that.
You want to live forever?
The Skeleton Knights are the only things that have like any armor at all, and it's low armor. Alright, Tesla Coil here. We're gonna get Barbarians and the Marksman Tower, the Sharpshooter Tower.
Freedom! Honor guide me. I will cleanse this land.
You can say how fast the Archer Tower deletes, or the artillery deletes the wave. Pretty good. You could honestly consider going the Big Bertha here instead of the Tesla. I don't think we will. Tesla's too good. guys do not give us a lot of money per kill, so it's taking us a little bit of time to earn enough money for the Tesla Coil, but we almost have it. Okay, you can see early on, we really want the, I guess, the bolts that arc would be really helpful here. Nice. Okay, that's good. Let's get the maximum number of bolts. Then we'll work on the damage. Okay, let's get one more reinforcement down. Here's okay, so skeletons don't come until wave 4. It's good to know. We're just gonna get a fully maxed out artillery before we work on another one. It also makes our placement of reinforcements super simple because we just place everything right here. You see things start to make it by it all. We just drop our rain of fire.
Come on, you want to live forever?
Okay, I think we will get a Big Bertha here. So we'll go Big Bertha and then we'll go with the Tesla Coil. Like I said, since there's nothing that really has a lot of armor, this should be pretty effective. There's so many zombies, so many skeletons. They all die very quickly to artillery. Another thing I like about this is it scales with the number of enemies that are on the in any group. Like the more enemies are, basically the more value you're gonna get per shot out of the artillery. So it actually works really well here. Huge shots like that. Double up on these reinforcements. And then we'll go Big Bertha. These guys have high, medium magic resist, so I'm actually kind of discouraged from building mage there. Yeah, so there's Big Bertha by wave 6. Boom. And now we can go with more archer upgrades. tier 3s. We're gonna go into the Musketeers. Gonna call that in immediately. I also, with this build, I haven't had to use any kind of clutch Rain of Fires. It was all pretty obvious when to use the Rain of Fire. There was no like panic fires where it's like, oh my gosh, something got past. Yeah, we'll upgrade our barrack towers as well. I think with the setup, I'm not even going to bother with the Barbarian upgrades. I think I want to go with the Shrapnels instead, and also the clusters. Because the Tesla Quad takes care of the Skeleton Knights so effectively, but we just need a little bit of stalling from the barracks to... Let's get some shrapnel. It's such an expensive upgrade. 900 to get it maxed out. It's really powerful though. Really good numbers. 100 to 400 points of damage. It was massive. Okay, and after this, shrapnel will go into the clusters. And then we can maybe just build out the the foresters. There we go. So by wave 8, we've maxed out our cluster attacks. Then we're going to go into the... Or maxed out our shrapnel, rather. We're going to go into clusters. Nice. Okay, so that's maxed out. I'm not going to worry about the one-shotting here because there aren't any high priority targets we need to kill. I think we'll go ahead and do archers. Rangers hideouts. Seems like a good random fire right there. Before I put points into upgrades, I want to get at least 2 Ranger hideouts. And actually, let's go Just one more here. Yeah, we'll just get DPS out. We'll do the upgrades later. We'll have time. If we want.
I will cleanse this land.
Go secondary barracks? Dude, that could actually be good. Let's do that. We'll put one right here. Seems like a good spot to put a secondary barracks to add to the killing floor here. Get these guys to alleys. Archers over here. Again, always prioritize the spot that's closest to your exit. That way, you weaken the guys that are the most likely to run past your defenses. And I think the Rangers hideout is just generally more useful than the Musketeers, except like right here, for example. Like Musketeers are great in certain locations, but if you're just looking for like a generally a good spot to put a, you know, generally a good archer tower, Rangers are going to be the safer bet. Without any upgrades, they're just good by themselves. Probably gives these guys maybe some more health. There we go, Wrath of the Forest. Oh, we can clump everything up. We can maybe work on the poison as well. That's good. I think everything, yeah, maybe we can go with some more Wrath of the Forest. Actually, I don't know, man. I think that this is such a good setup. Maybe we'll max out the missile launcher just because we can. I honestly think this whole setup is pretty effective. We'll just put some archers with them. Yeah, that's only single target. archers. Opting to go with archers over putting the poison. I just don't think the poison's all that helpful right now. These do 13 and 19, and the poison does 15. Okay. But it's over 3 seconds, so it's like a quarter of the a third of the damage dealt over 3 seconds. I just don't think that's that good. Things just die too fast for the poison to really be relevant. Could use some more stalling power, I guess. Especially down here where the rats come up. And maybe we want maxed out paladins now, just to some more damage would be good. We're kind of set. These are just like wish list items. They aren't even that important. Yeah, we'll just go damage. Paladins can kill stuff. That's always good. Make them harder to kill. Do more damage.
You want to live forever?
Take more armor. Yeah, I mean it's the final wave. We'll get a good rain of fire. See everything clump it up. Boom, 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 boom. So it gets so chaotic, but so much fun. We'll just get a little more stalling power. You can see that is useful, the stalling. A lot more useful, I think, than the poison. And that looks like it's it. Oh, nope. Yeah, one more. A little more. Last little bit. Alright, well, any other upgrades we want to upgrade? Not really. I guess we can go with some sniper shots. This is probably a useless upgrade in this situation, but maybe if something gets away, we can sniper shot it. I don't think anything's getting away. That's quick too. We could clean up that so fast. Okay. Alright, well that seemed like the more superior build. We rushed the Tussle Coil, kept those at level 2, and then got the Shrapnel here, Tussle Coil here, Big Bertha here, and then just kind of build out the Archer Towers from there. Prioritizing the Wrath of the Forest over the Poison Arrows. I actually think if I were to do it again, I wouldn't even bother with the Poison Arrows at all. I would just max out the Paladin in the center there. And, oh yeah, that was another thing too, is the Paladin in the center. I probably could have got that earlier. Just got those maxed out maybe. Or maybe even turn them into Barbarians could have been good too. But Paladin in the center, and then the Archer Towers along the sides. With those two artillery towers doing maximum damage. Seem really strong, especially the Tussle Coil down here to reach the skeleton spawns. On this far spawn, you want the Tussle Coil to reach so it does the AoE damage. The skeletons don't have a lot of health, but if they're allowed to spawn there, you will get a situation where some of the skeleton knights spawn here, and if you don't have at least like level 2 barracks, they'll chop your knights through, chop your barracks down, and then continue on. So you do have to be wary of that. That's probably the scariest thing that can happen in this game. And then otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. You know, I wasn't really relying on my Rain of Fire. Certainly wasn't like resetting waves or calling waves early to get the resets. So that was good. I think when I make my guide, this is the strategy I'll use. Okay, well, it is now 12:42 a.m. my time, so I'm gonna have to get off. Although I would love to do the Heroic and the Iron Challenge. But I'm gonna have to get off right now. Thank you guys for anyone who's watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will probably stream tomorrow night. It is Friday, so yeah, tomorrow night I'll probably stream. Or I guess tonight rather. It's now Friday. But stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'll be working on my video for the guide.